Hello. So I am currently sitting in a Walmart parking lot. I just went in and bought myself a selfie stick. So not a tripod yet. Still not feeling I'm still not feeling inspired to buy a tripod, but I will eventually, because I do have some plans for some more videos that I want to do that will need a tripod. But anyway, I did go in and buy myself a selfie stick, and I am planning on heading up to the mountains and trying to find some snow. That is the plan for today. There has been snow in the mountains. I just don't know exactly where because I'm not really good at recognizing which mountains are which. So I'm going to head up to my favorite place, to Emery Pass, and see if there's any snow up there. Now, if I get up there and there's no snow, that's fine. I'm just going to go ahead and hike up there. If I get up there and there's a little bit of snow, that's awesome. I'll hike in the snow. But if there's more snow than I'm expecting and driving becomes a little bit scary for me, I'll probably turn around and come back. I have some backup hikes that I could go on instead, so I don't have to hike up there today. But I just wanted to see if I could find a little bit of snow to hike in, because it is kind of fun. It's currently 48 degrees here, which means it's going to be about 10 degrees less up where I'm going. It is supposed to get up to 55 today, so it'll probably be like mid 40s up there. I have many clothing options. As you can see, like, it's 48 degrees, but I'm in a tank top right now because I was hot. The sun's shining. There's barely any clouds in the sky today. A little bit just sitting right on top of the mountains. But other than that, very little clouds today. I am a very warm-natured person, so I get hot very easily, especially when the sun is shining on me. So I have warm stuff. I have cool stuff. It might be a lot of clothing changes going on today. But I picked up some snacks. I got my water. I'm going to send a text to my sister letting her know where I'm going, because that's something that I need to get better at. Because if I get lost in the woods, somebody needs to know where I'm at. So, but yeah, so I'm excited to head up there and see what I can get into. Well, I am up in the mountains, and I was patiently waiting to find a good spot to pull over so I could show this. Snow! Oh, so exciting! Okay, here's a shot without me in the picture. I'm so excited. I think I might get to hike in that. I'm not 100% certain. I still got a little bit further to go. The roads are nice and dry, and there's treatment on them as well. So it's a perfect day to come up here and try to play in the snow. So I think I am going to get to hike in it. But I'm not 100% certain. So I got a little bit further to go up and check out the hiking trails and see if any of them have snow on them. Okay, so I am heading out on a hiking trail that has some snow, as we can see. So doesn't appear to be any snow on the north side of the highway. It's all on the south side. So in order to hike in some snow, I'm going to be hiking on the trail that I tried to do, I don't know, about a month ago, and had to stop because I was like, wait, I don't like this trail. I'm not having fun. So that's the trail I'm on. Whew. Okay, got a gate here. But it looks like this. And across the highway, it looks like that. No snow. But that's okay, because one of those trails across the highway is my goal trail for next year. that is 11 miles long, and I'm going to be attempting it 4 times next year, whereas this trail is not on my list to do at all next year. So I'm going to do it today and see if I like it anymore with snow on it than I did a month ago. So I'm going to show my footprints on this part of the trail. There's parts of the trail so far that have no snow at all, parts that have like a dusting of snow, and then parts like that where the snow is kind of thick, and I'm kind of regretting that I didn't bring a second pair of shoes to wear on the way home because my shoes are going to be wet, but that's okay. I'm having fun. Okay, I've hit 1/4 mile, so on these higher elevation climbing trails, I have to stop about every 1/4 mile for a break. When I'm on the lower elevation trails that aren't quite so hilly, I can do about 1/2 mile or so before I have to take a break. But yeah, just hit 1/4 mile. So I want to put in a little clip here of the view from Emery Pass. I stopped there before I headed on this hiking trail to use the bathroom and to get some video of the pass because it's such a beautiful view there. But right as I was getting ready to start filming, this car pulled up and parked at the very edge of the overlook. So in order to avoid them, I had to kind of walk around the edge of the overlook and try to get filmed. So then I didn't narrate because they were yakking and making noise and stuff. So I just wanted to include that clip because it's always so pretty up there. I love it up there. That is where that's where one of the hiking trails that I'm going to go on next year starts. My big one. There's another hiking trail there called Sawyer Peak, and I've only ever been on it once, and I didn't go very far because it's kind of a difficult trail, and there was a lot of trees down. I was in really bad shape at the time, so I didn't go very far. That's probably a goal for 2026, I would say. After I get in better shape, I might try there. I actually have a few goals already in mind for 2026, so I better succeed at this one hike a week challenge and get myself in good shape. But I will say, like, this trail, this is definitely a winter trail. I am enjoying it much more. I love the snow, for one thing. Everything's dead, so I don't have weeds growing into the trail. The sun's adding to my hike because it's keeping me warm, whereas any other time it gets too hot because there's not a lot of shade. Also, I am noticing a little bit of improvement. Like, it's still hard because it's, this is a high elevation trail and I'm going uphill the whole way. So it's still difficult. I still have to stop and catch my breath occasionally, but I'm doing better than I did when I was last here. And so that shows me that I'm making a little bit of improvement. It's slow going, which I expect it to be. That's why this isn't going to be something where 3 months I'm all of a sudden in great shape. It's going to be a long, hard road because I'm older, and I got really bad. I got in really bad shape, and so I have a lot of work to do. But it made me feel good to realize that, like, oh wait, I'm doing better. I can tell I'm doing better than I did the last time I was here. So I don't know how far I'm going to go today. I'll just kind of see how things go. My pack's kind of heavy because I packed all the extra clothes that I brought because I just had no idea like how I was going to feel. I would say like there's a little bit of a breeze, so my cheeks are cold. And I didn't pack my balaclava. I have one, but that's the one thing that I didn't bring with me. I brought like 4 pairs of gloves and did not pack my balaclava. So, so the cheeks are just going to have to deal with it. But I have fingerless gloves on right now. They're just lightweight fingerless gloves. They're doing fine. I think anything heavier would be annoying. But the jacket's a little warm. It's fleece. Probably not the best thing to be wearing out on a hiking trail, but it's a little warm, so I'm thinking I might change out of it here in a little bit. But the pants are good. I'm wearing, I don't want to tip the camera down, but I'm wearing ski pants, so they've got fleece on the inside. And they feel just perfect, actually. So the only thing that's hot is just my upper body. So I might change into a lighter shirt. But yeah, I'm definitely prepared with clothing. I have everything that I could possibly need, except a balaclava. Actually, a balaclava would probably be a little bit too warm. So, yeah. I don't know if I have any bandanas. I don't think I have any bandanas with me. I have some in the car. But that would have been an option. I guess I could have taken a bandana and tied it around the bottom half of my face to kind of keep my cheeks warm from the winds. But well, I'll think of that next time, I'm sure. Okay, but I feel good, so I think I can continue. And I'm gonna, I think I'm just gonna put the camera away. The one problem with bringing a selfie stick is I'm like, where can I put it where it's accessible to me so I can grab it while I'm hiking? But I don't know. I had it stuck between my waist and my belt strap, but it's kind of uncomfortable there. So I'm gonna have to figure out something. I do have over here somewhere. Hold on, where is it? Where is it? Nope. Oh, I have that. I forgot about that. There's something else over here. Oh, here it is. Up here. I have this, but I don't think that would work. Oh, this one. That's the one I was looking for. That's elastic. So I thought about sticking it in there. But now I'm kind of thinking maybe I can put it through there and then clip this up. So I'll give that a try. Okay, I am half a mile into the trail. So I am taking a sit down, backpack off, drink some water, have a snack, break. I took my hat off because I was starting to get really hot. So I am going to ditch the jacket, put on a light shirt, and I'm debating on the pants. I did feel like they were starting to get hot too, but also, that could just be because I was warm on the upper part of my body. Whew. So I might just go with the light shirt for now. And then if I'm still hot on my next break, I'll change my pants as well. Also, I decided the selfie stick is going in the backpack when I'm hiking. I can pull it out when I'm on breaks and use it, but if I want to film while I'm hiking, I'm just going to hold the camera in my hand because the selfie stick's getting on my nerves. I can't find anywhere to put it on the front side. So it's going in the backpack. So I thought on this little break I'll talk a little bit about how I'm faring this week, because I know in my last hiking video I talked about my election anxiety, and I'm just going to say that the day after the election was not a good day for me. I was definitely very low. And I let myself just wallow in that for a while. I even went out and bought a bunch of junk food and let myself have a nice little binge. But then I was like, you know what? It is what it is. I can't control what goes on outside of me. So I keep doing my work and we'll just see how things go. I went through my YouTube subscriptions, and because I'm kind of a political junkie, like I watch a lot of political content. And I've decided that I don't want to do that anymore. I don't want to be like completely in the dark of what's going on, but 2016 through 2020 was very anxiety inducing because I watched a lot of politics during that time, and I don't want to go through that again. So I went through my YouTube subscriptions and I got rid of not only all political content, I got rid of everything that wasn't health, wellness, spirituality, or healing related. So commentary channels, gone. I think I only had like one true crime channel that I was on, but they're gone. Essay channel's gone. Everybody's gone. And I'm just going to be focusing on myself and my practice. Except because I don't want to be completely like unaware of what's going on. I am going to on Wednesdays. Wednesdays are my rest day. It's a day off from work. It's kind of a whatever day. So on Wednesdays, I'm going to give myself about 15 to 30 minutes of news time just to kind of catch up, see what's going on. And then I will do a palate cleanse by watching some comedy directly after. And that's it. That's the only thing that I'm going to do. But the rest of my time is going to be spent on me. I want to expand my practice. And when I say practice, like what I'm talking about is like everything that I'm doing for mind, body, spirit. So it's my, it's my workouts. It's my nervous system work, somatic practices, spiritual teachings, yoga, meditation, my self-therapy that I do. Yeah, all of that. And YouTube, like YouTube's part of it as well. Like I consider YouTube as part of my practice because it's sort of helps me to talk some stuff out. It helps me to track my progress, and it helps with creativity, you know, as I learn what I'm doing on YouTube. So I consider it part of my practice. So when I say expand my practice, what I mean is, you know, I have a pretty good routine that I do in the mornings. I have a daily checklist. Well, it's not things that I do every day, but I have like each day I have my list of things to do that day. I have a list of things that I check off, like a habit tracker type thing that I check off each day of the week that I do them. And I try to do them, you know, a majority of the days of the week. I don't have any set rule, but I just, you know, 4 days or more is good. So, and I usually like do all that stuff up until like early afternoon, I would say. Like sometimes I'm done around noon. Sometimes I'm not done until like 4, but it just depends on how much stuff I'm doing that day. But that's, you know, what I consider my practice. And then usually after that, it's either I'm going to work or if it's not a day that I go to work, then I tend to just kind of not do much in the evenings, you know, when I'm done with the practice. Excuse me. When I'm done with the practice, you know, I just kind of chill out. I might watch YouTube videos that aren't spiritual based or healing based or anything like that. I might play video games. That's probably pretty much it. I think that's about all I do. But yeah, so like I still want to make time for that kind of stuff. Like because I enjoy playing video games. I just don't want it to be like take up my entire evening. But so what I want to start doing is, you know, doing practice even into the evenings as well. I think that will be number one. The more time I can do the work, the faster I'll make progress. Also, like, one of my things that I want to work on is that I do have this tendency to snack in the evenings. Like, I'll eat like really healthy, really good throughout the day, but nighttime comes around and I'm just like, give me all the junk food. So I want to work on that. And I think that by doing activities that are for my health and my wellness or spirituality, whatever, will help me kind of crack down on that a little bit. I'm looking into brain retraining and seeing if I can use some of the principles in that to like help me with some stuff, because like I don't know a lot about it right now, and I've got some videos saved to watch that show like rounds that you can do with it, but something that I did this week, I've been kind of dealing with having this reaction to creamer, coffee creamer, and it's kind of annoying. It just sends my stomach into this, like, it just makes a lot of noise and everything moves around in there, and then, you know, I have bowel issues and stuff. And I knew it was the creamer causing it, because I can, like, everything else that I do in the morning doesn't bother me. But as soon as I drink my coffee with the creamer in it, I have this issue. But I've always, like, every time I've tried to quit coffee creamer, I've never been able to. And part of the reason is because I'm always identifying myself as a creamer person. I have to have creamer in my coffee. I can only drink coffee with creamer in it. You know, I'm a person who likes creamer in their coffee, and that's just who I am. But the thing about it is that, like, I've drank black coffee plenty of times. I go over to a friend's house, he drinks coffee, he doesn't use creamer, so I drink black coffee at his house, you know. Or if I go to a restaurant, sometimes I'll drink black coffee at a restaurant. So I don't know why I have this like thing stuck in my head telling me that I have to have creamer in my coffee. And so I decided, I ran out of creamer on Monday, and I said to myself, I am no longer going to identify as a person who has to have creamer in their coffee. I am going to identify as a person who enjoys black coffee. And so I just started telling myself that. I like black coffee. I drink my coffee black. That's who I am. I enjoy black coffee. And, hello, noisy little flies. And all this week, I've been drinking black coffee in the morning and having no problems with it, and even been enjoying it. And I haven't been having the stomach issues, other than today I noticed it a little bit. But I hadn't even drank my coffee yet. It was after I ate breakfast, and I had cottage cheese with my breakfast. And so I was like, I wonder if it's the cottage cheese. So now I'm thinking I just need to give up all dairy and see if I don't have these issues anymore. So now I have to like work on identifying as somebody who doesn't eat dairy. But the other thing that I started doing yesterday, because the coffee thing worked out for me so well, I sat there yesterday morning and I just kept saying to myself, I don't really like sweets. I'm not really a sweets person. And I even I would imagine scenarios in my mind of people offering me sweets, and I'd be like, oh, no, thank you. I don't care for sweets. I'm not a sweet. I don't like sweets. And so I did that for a while yesterday. And then I went to Dollar General last night to pick up some cat food, and I was picking up a couple of grocery items, and I walked down the candy aisle, and I was like looking at the candy going, oh, I hate that stuff. I don't like that stuff at all. That's gross. I can't stand that stuff. I won't eat it. And I just kept going. I didn't stop and look at any candy. I was like, wait, this kind of works. So it's been kind of fun to do that. But yeah, I'm like, what else can I convince myself that I don't like? So anyway, that was kind of fun. All right, I'm going to finish not finish, but I'm going to drink some more of my water, eat some snacks, and then I'll head back out on the trail. This is kind of an interesting part of the trail. It's a lot of trees down and tufts of them missing. I mean, all through here, even up on the mountain. This part must have really got hit hard by fire, because you can see over there, there's some greenery, but nothing over here. But look, there's some trees growing up right there. Go trees, grow. There's some over here too. Repopulate the forest. And all these logs down here. I don't think that I made it this far the last time I hiked this one. But I'm not getting a notification. Maybe my tracker gave up on me because I kept stopping. She was like, "You're not taking this very seriously, so I'm not going to tell you how far you are anymore." But I was thinking that I made it to 3/4 of a mile, and then I turned around and went back. But she hasn't said anything yet, so. But I'm doing okay today, so I'm going to keep going. This is going to be interesting to walk through here, I think. Okay, I'm sitting on a log that's crossing the trail, and I definitely did not make it this far last time, so I don't know why she's not chirping up. But also, I don't feel like taking my backpack off right now. So, I'm going to go a little bit further. I know I'm at 3/4 of a mile, because that's when I turned around last time. So, I'll go a little bit further up, and then maybe take a little break and take my backpack off and see if it's tracking me. It's going to be a bummer if it stopped tracking me, but I guess I could always stop it and then just go as far as I feel like going, and then try tracking myself on the way back to the car and see if that works, so I can get an idea of how far I walked today. Okay, so I just stopped and pulled my phone out, and it's saying that I'm at 0.66 miles, but also when I pulled it out, it was saying 0.51 miles, and then it started like moving. It was like 0.52, 0.53, 0.54, but it kept going up, and then it paused for a while, and then it went up some more, and now it's stopped at 0.66, so I don't know what's going on with it, but I know I'm more than 3/4 of a mile. I don't think I'm at a full mile yet, though. But having said that, I'm getting kind of worn out. I'm finding it harder and harder to make these little climbs, and my pack, like the weight of my pack, is really starting to get to me. So I think I'm going to go ahead and head back. And I'm just going to stop that workout and then restart it for going down to the car and see if that works, so I can have an idea of what I did today. But if not, I'm going to say I did at least 1.5 miles by the time I get back to my car. So this is a nice view. I'm going to flip the camera around here. This is a really nice, pretty place. I've had a good time on this walk. A lot more fun than the last time I came. So, like I said, I definitely think that this is a place for winter hiking for me. I just remembered I'm supposed to be taking pictures of here too. To possibly use for the cover of my book. My journal. I did figure out an order. So I mentioned on my last video that I have my 13 hikes picked out. I did figure out an order for them. Basically, I ordered them from, like, in my mind, like what are the lowest elevation and easiest hikes up to the highest elevation and what I consider to be the hardest hikes. And I'm going to do them from lowest elevation to highest elevation for the first, I guess, 26 weeks of the year. So I'll do I'll do 13 hikes from lowest to highest, and then I'll start over from the beginning from lowest to highest. And then I'm going to switch it in the last 26 weeks of the year. So I'll start out with the highest elevation hikes to the lowest for 13 weeks, and then highest to the lowest for the next 13 weeks. In my mind, that'll have me, for each 13-week period, I'll be hiking in the lower elevations in the cooler months and the higher elevations in the warmer months of that 13-week period. And then the same for the last half of the year, it'll be the same. I just have to reverse the order so that the lowest elevation is in the coolest part of that period. So I think it's a pretty good plan. The only thing that kind of sucks about it is it means that I'm going to be doing the 11-mile high elevation hike 2 weeks in a row in the middle of the summer. So that'll be interesting. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, I think it'll be a lot of fun. I'm excited to do it. They are all hikes that I've already hiked on before. I'm familiar with them. I wanted to do that because I didn't want to have any issues with not being able to find a trail or having it not be accessible, because a lot of trails out here, like, you gotta have like 4-wheel drive to get to them. So I wanted to do ones that I'm familiar with. I figure the next year in 2026 I can explore a little bit more, maybe try to find some trails that I haven't been on before. Hopefully I'll be in much better shape at that time, so I can go for some more challenging hikes. So, but yeah, I'm excited. Hopefully I'll get a picture eventually that I can use for the cover. And the inside, I think it's done. I think I'm just going to leave it the way it is. I added one page for just to write out like what the purpose of using the logbook is. And that's so I can have a place to, put what I'm trying to do, what my goals are and stuff. But the rest of it, I'm just going to leave it the way it is. I think I like it. I'm just going to leave the blank space for the notes. I kind of like it better than having it being lined. And I also just decided I didn't really want to do the journal questions. That way I can just kind of, after each hike, just write down whatever my thoughts were regarding the hike. So yeah, I'm almost done. I just gotta get a picture, and then I'll be able to put it up on Amazon and order it so I can have it at the beginning of the year to start this. I still don't know what I'm gonna do the rest of this year for hiking. I think I'm just gonna kind of wing it each week and just see what I'm in the mood to do. It might depend on the weather or how I'm feeling. I don't know. I'll probably do like some hikes that I'm planning for next year, but maybe do some different ones as well. So I don't know. I'm just going to wing it each week till the end of the year. All right, so I'm going to head down the hill, and as usual, I probably won't really stop to film too much because when I go downhill, I go. I don't stop for anything. So I'll probably see you back in the car. Okay, I made it back to my car, and that's so funny. That's literally just the text that I sent to my sister to let her know that I survived. That's all right. Well, it works. It was a good hike today. I really enjoyed it today. I wish I could have gone a little bit further. I did track it on the way back, and it was 0.84 miles. So a little bit further than last time, not much further. So 0.84, so what, 1.68 miles total. So not bad, considering the terrain. Oh, it was also nice to like get out in the colder weather, and now that I kind of know like how I need to dress, I won't need to pack as many clothes next time, and that should make my pack lighter. But it did make me realize, I was like, I'm definitely not ready for any long distance hiking, certainly not any through hiking, if I can't carry that pack on my back for very long. But I think the strength training will help with that, as long as I keep building up muscles in my back and my shoulders and my legs. That'll get better as well. So all in all, it was a good hike. I had a good time. I'm gonna try to go back up to the bathroom, and I might try to get some pictures of the pass. I took a couple of pictures on the way back, but I don't think I'm gonna like them very much for a cover. So I'll take some pictures of the pass and see how they look. I wanted to get a picture with an actual hiking trail on it, but I don't know. I mean, I do still have time. I don't have to do it right away. So I could always try on another trail. But yeah, I guess that's it. I feel like I was thinking of stuff on the way down that I was going to put in at the end, but usually by the time I get back to my car, I've literally forgotten everything that I was thinking about on the way back. So yeah, it's a good hike today. Feeling good. I guess that's it. I can't think of anything else to say. So thanks for watching. See you on the next hike.